Hi viewers, welcome to Viewers Infotech. In this video, I will explain internal working flow of MEC architecture. If you understand MEC architecture, you can develop the projects using Advanced Java and Spring and Spring Boot and .NET and so on so technologies. And this MEC architecture is common for all projects. So if you understand MEC internal working flow, then you are welcome to IT industry. And I have small request, so please watch the video without skipping. If you are skipping this video, you may miss few important points and you may not understand MEC architecture. So let's start our tutorial. Before developing the project, I want to explain project architecture. So please try to understand. So this is the user having a PC. Inside PC, we have browsers like Google Chrome, Mozilla, and Opera Mini, and so on so browsers. So browser make a request to server, and server will give the response to browser. Again, browser make a request to server, and server will give the response to browser. Now we will discuss internal working flow of architecture. So please try to understand. If you understand this diagram, you can understand our project easily. If you observe here, this is the user having PC. Inside PC, we have browsers like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and Opera, and so on so browsers. So browser make a request to server. In our point of view, we are using Apache Tomcat server. In our project, mainly we have three layers like controller layer, and service layer, and DAO layer. We will discuss what layers can do and what is the purpose of layers. And coming to the controller layer. Controller layer is handle the browser's request based on URL, and it will do the some task and it will give the response to browser. In some cases, controller pass the values to service layer due to business logics like discounts and inscription and decryptions, and it will give the response to controller and controller will process the response to browser. And next coming to the service layer. Service layer, you know, right? Here you can apply the business logics like discounts and encoded the password and decoded the password like you can apply here. And next coming to the DAO layer. DAO layer is nothing but it will pass the values to database and it will take the response from database. In simple words, DAO layer is intra-connected with Java application and database application. And it will give the response to service layer, and service layer it will give the response to controller, and controller will process the output in a browser. If you observe here, the controller layer it will handle the browser's request based on URL, and it will call the controller. Controller will identify the based on URL pattern. So the blank indicates your module name or task name. Like you can write login controller, registration controller, or else admin controller, or else user controller. Suppose if you wanted to book a product, book product controller. So inside controller, it will call the service layer. Service layer, we have interfaces and service IMPL classes. So look at here. So you know, right, the blank indicates your task name or module name. So service MPL it implements interface. So the interface look like this. So inside interface we are writing abstract methods. Like if you wanted to get all product details, suppose if you wanted to get all user details, suppose if you wanted to register a new product, like that you can write abstract methods inside interface. And coming back to service IMPL, it will call the DAO layer. Inside DAO layer, we have DAO IMPL class and it implements a DAO interface. Inside interface, we have abstract methods, and these abstract methods we are overriding inside DAO IMPL. And DAO IMPL, it will call the database and it will take the response from database, and this response is given back to service IMPL. And service MPL it will given back to controller, and controller will give the response to browser. So user can view the response in browser. I will explain this diagram with real-time example. So please try to understand. Here I am taking login module example and I will explain how it is working. So in our project, user having a PC. So inside PC we have softwares like Google Chrome, Mozilla and Opera and so on so browsers. So user open a favorite browser after enter URL in address bar. The request is go to the server. Inside server we have layers. We are already discussed in previous layer, right? So coming back to our topic. So after making a request to server, it will give the response to our browser and it will display the one login page. So now we will discuss what process is doing our backend. So after enter URL, after enter user ID and password and click on login button, it will go to the server and server will identify the based on URL pattern like this. So we have web servlet annotation in advanced Java. So based on URL, it will identify the URI pattern. So it will call the controller like this. So controller will call the service layer and service layer we have implementation interface I login service. Now coming back login service IMPL. So service IMPL will call the DAO layer like login DAO IMPL. So we have implementation interface I login DAO. So in interface we have abstract methods. So we are already discussed previous slide. So login DAO IMPL will call the database or it will pass the values to database and it will take the response from database and the response is passed to login service IMPL and login service IMPL will going back to login controller and login controller will process the output like it will pass the home page or else it will pass the login page to browser. So the URL look like this. Finally, user can view the home page in a browser. So friends, I have a small request. While creating this PPT, it will take so much of time. So please like and subscribe and hit bell icon for immediate notifications. If you have not watched my previous video, please watch my previous video. So in this video, I discussed the internal working flow of MEC architecture. If you have any doubts in this video, please comment on below. And please follow my social media websites for daily updates. The links in description. In next video, I will teach coding. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe and don't forget to share your friends. Thank you.